Good evening and welcome to my end of the week recap here for Apple and trade plan for next week. Let's see here. Monday I actually did take some trades in Apple, even though we got a $7 move up. I managed to catch, let's see, about 50, 60 cents of it. My plan from last week was to buy the gap up and the breakout higher. So had was it upgrades to the price target for Apple, buy ratings, all that good stuff, and nice little gap up on the open. So I took these 222 and a halves at 195. Immediately threw my order out here to get out. Took the majority off at 225, the rest out at 209. Um, Maybe I got a little greedy. Looked like a momentum setup, little bit of a bull flag that set up here. I took these 225 calls at 112, and with my stop down here at 97. So tried to get back in and rejoin trend. Didn't pay much attention to Apple after that, but there was a very nice breakout and continuation higher. Like I said, $7 move up over a period of 48 hours, and I caught about 50 cents of it. So a little disappointing to leave so much on the table, but it was a good way to open up the week. Had a nice little profit there on the open, and it is what it is. So going into next week and what I'm looking at trading here for Apple is I will buy pullbacks to the moving averages, the 8, which is the blue line, 21, and 50 SMAs. Um, Apple, unlike the overall market, Apple is actually in an uptrend, price above the 8 EMA, above the 21, above the 50, above the 200, all that good stuff. So everything I like to see on a chart that tells me it's bullish tells me that Apple is bullish. So I will probably a little bit more actively watch Apple for potential entries to join this overall trend, at least to go up to prior all-time highs. As I zoom out here, you can see we are coming in close to that area, putting in a potential bearish wedge here as the bottom trend line and top trend line are pinching together. So just shows that, or implies that volatility is starting to compress right here as we're getting into a new all-time high. So maybe it's running into an area of supply and there is going to be heavy selling that comes in. Volume does at least confirm there's participation at these levels, so that could be exactly what's happening. As I zoom out here to the monthly time frame, month is still green, price still going up, higher highs, higher lows, still very bullish overall, but we are coming into, like I said, prior all-time highs. The weekly weekly bar here confirms that there's an extreme amount of strength, or at least implies that there's extreme strength up here. You had a very huge bullish outside bar, continued higher to create this bull flag breakout, and I don't see any reason that Apple cannot at least reach these all-time highs again, probably next week. So Apple may come up here, pop above here for a day or two, maybe even half a day, and if it falls back in, I'd expect a little bit of a significant retracement of this climb up, probably back down to this significant level of about 221. Probably have a range set up from 233 to 221 at that point. So for now, I'm just looking to buy some of these pullbacks. If Apple wants to go sideways for a day and then give me a little pop out higher, then I will take a long swing trade into this 233, 230 level, but that would be most likely in either this week's or next week's calls. So we'll see what happens with that going forward. Pretty short and simple trade plan for Apple. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Have a good weekend and good luck on Monday.